So you've got online and social media overwhelm. You are not alone. And you're thinking, there's got to be a better way. I'm thinking the same thing. And I'm telling you right now that there is. So recently I created an online marketing platform to help my mind, body, spirit wellness clients, and there's just a few of them here below that also are struggling with the whole online overwhelm thing. And these people are serious about their online success and they get it. And what I mean by that they get it is that they understand the importance of professional website presence and the importance of actually getting found for what it is that they do. So if you have a website that never gets found because it's 10 pages back in a Google search, then it's not really helpful to your business. But they have online and social media overwhelm, just like you, presumably, if you're here today. They can't keep up and they don't know where to begin. Sound familiar? I get it. I see it every day in my business. That's why I've created something new to solve this ever-growing problem. So, my name is Liz Garcia. I am the founder and CEO of New Mouse Media. And I am an SEO, content expert, and online marketer, meaning search engine optimization expert and online marketer. I'm a Facebook marketing strategist and consultant, a WordPress website designer, online marketing teacher and trainer. And I help wellness professionals that don't know where to begin, can't keep up, and just want someone else to handle it. I hear it every day. I see it every day. I see the struggle. I build great websites that get found, but if people don't keep up with their websites, eventually they may not get found. So I'm also the publisher and editor-in-chief of AspenMindBodySpirit.com. I'm going to get to this later in this training video, but I've taken my search engine optimization expertise and my understanding of online marketing and put it into a website and a solution just for someone like you. So I've been successful at this business of online marketing for over 6 years now, full time. And what I mean by successful is I know how to create beautiful professional WordPress websites where people actually take action and people feel great about their websites, because it doesn't look rinky-dink or templated, so to speak. And I've applied my search engine optimization expertise to it so they actually get found in tons of places all over the internet. And I'll show you examples of that as we go on. But I have been doing online marketing for my own businesses since 1999, so I'm kind of like a pioneer in the whole thing when I got started way back then. So throughout my business, I've seen what works and what doesn't. I've also seen the struggle my clients go through trying to keep up and thinking that they have to. And to an extent, you do have to keep up, though it depends on what type of work you've done on your own in your website presence. So I found that I deliver results that work and I get feedback about it all the time. Clients will say, oh my God, someone found me here and someone found me across the country and this, that, and the other thing. So I see the need to share my SEO, search engine optimization, social media, online marketing, and business building expertise and ability to deliver results to a broader audience in a much more affordable way, because some of what I do can be considered overkill for some businesses. I mean, if you're just a small wellness practitioner without a marketing budget, what I do could be overkill, but if I deliver results, and that's a whole other issue, but it depends on your budget. So I put together an innovative, effective online marketing platform to take this burden of online marketing off your hands. And by burden, I mean thinking you have to keep up with YouTube and making videos, Facebook posting, Pinterest, tweeting, all of this stuff. It's like, oh my God, just the thought of it is overwhelming. And I'm here to tell you, you don't really have to do that if you apply it in a different way. So this innovative approach that I've created is intended to incorporate the best of the best in online marketing strategies and techniques. Meaning, if you're trying to keep up with online marketing, there's just way too much information to try to keep up on and keep up with your own business and your own profession. So our intention here is for us to be the go-to online marketers for you so that you don't have to keep up with all of this. We'll keep up on all of it for you, and then we'll present you with solutions and strategies that you could put to test in your own business, but after we've tested it first. So that's kind of what our long-term intentions are. So it's also intended to meet a variety of needs. I mean, this solution solves many different scenarios. So let's start with the first one. If you don't have a website and can't quite get there yet, this is an ideal solution for you because if you're not going to invest in a website with SEO, and I don't want to keep saying search engine optimization, so I'm just going to keep saying SEO with search engine optimization done to it, this solution will meet your needs in a big way because of the nature of how it's put together. So if you don't have a website and can't quite get you there yet, this will do it for you in a big way. The other scenario is you have a website, but you know nothing about keyword research or SEO. Okay, so if you already have your website, you didn't get help with SEO or keyword research, or you're not getting found anywhere and your website's doing nothing, this is a solution that'll solve this problem. And finally, if you have all of the above but can't keep up with everything else, like blogging and social media, this solves that problem as well. So even for the beginner, you're going to get a whole lot of high quality, valuable online marketing without the investment. So, and I want to be able to give more professionals like you the same opportunity to get these same results without the expense. So you could definitely go through the expense of us creating your website and doing your search engine optimization because it does pay off, and it has paid off for most of our clients. But if you're not quite ready to go there, or if it's overkill for you, this will solve that problem. Now, whether you decide to invest in our online marketing package for wellness professionals or not, I want you to stick around for my 7 surefire strategies for your online success. This is super helpful information, and you'll get tremendous value for your time, and I'll bring you to a whole new entry level of understanding. Now, let me tell you, I've been giving this presentation in my region live, and everyone that's watched it has been like, oh my God, I didn't know. And people don't understand the extent to which work has to be done for you to succeed online these days. So this is a great place to start, and I suggest you put some time aside to sit down and really understand this. If you're ready to put a stake in the ground and be successful online, this will get you started. So before I begin, if you opted in for this free training, you should have received an email that has a cheat sheet and workbook that you could print out and use as we go along. Because when you write down notes and take notes, studies have shown that your comprehension and integration of what you're understanding is even greater when you write it down. Now, you don't have to write down everything, and I don't want you to, which is why I created this cheat sheet and workbook. You can just kind of fill in the blanks, as we go along, because most of it has been written up for you. So I'm going to give you a minute to go to your email or go to this web address, and you need to enter this bit.ly web address exactly as shown, uppercase and lowercase, exactly as shown, and print it out. So while some of you are doing that, I'm going to drag just a little bit, but you can do that while I talk through these next few slides. So if you stick around to the end, and I'm highly recommending that you do, because this is going to be a quantum leap in your understanding of online marketing if you're a novice. I've got a freebie surprise that you can take away, print out, and put to use right away. You don't have to use any of our services whatsoever, but I want you to get something valuable out of this, and you're going to just by listening to all of this, plus to have some type of takeaways that you can implement right away for your own website and online marketing efforts. So let's begin. Really important, it's professional website design truly makes a big difference. And let me just, so many people, my clients call me to tell me that their clients have called them to tell them how great their website is. And you've seen bad websites. And if you're using templates and trying to create it on your own and you're not a graphic designer, that's a sign of an unprofessional website. And you just, people are not going to stay to look at your website if it looks unprofessional. Think about that. If you created a website with a template or you did it on your own and it doesn't look good, no one's going to stick around or have any trust in what you're offering if you don't present yourself in the best light that you can online. So make sure that first impression of someone who finds you or clients that you're sending to your website, make sure you feel good about it. I've met people that don't even tell people their website because it looks that bad. And trust me, I've seen the bad ones. They're bad. So this is going to be strategy number 1. And you're going to write this down in your little cheat sheet there. And it has to do with the importance of local search. It's your best opportunity for getting found. And what do I mean by local search? I mean, let's do a broad category like an electrician. Everyone needs an electrician. If you just put in electrician, you're going to get search results from all over the country. And what good is that if you need someone in your hometown? So to make it a local search, you're going to do something like electrician Aspen, Colorado, and that's where I live. So that's an example of a local search. And I'm going to show you quite a few in a minute here, but that's the general idea. And local search is key. In fact, 85% of consumers use the internet to find local businesses. All right. And this is an old fact. This is probably a year and a half old. And I'm betting it's more like 95% of consumers use the internet to find local businesses now, as opposed to your yellow pages. Okay, strategy number 2 is keyword research matters. Write that down in your notebook, your little workbook there. And keyword research matters because you've got to find out what are people using to find a business or service like mine. You need to know this. You can't just guess. And there are tools out there that'll help you see what people are using. So let me show you what I mean here. This is a keyword research report for one of my clients. And this is how it's presented in summary form. So if you look down here, there are tabs that are different categories of searches that I did. And this particular person is she has an online school for massage therapy. So she teaches potential massage therapists all the classes that need to become certified. So when I do the search, we're going to make sure we're using the phrases that matter. And if you look right here as an example, massage therapy classes gets local monthly searches of almost 50,000 searches a month. That's huge. Versus massage classes online down here is only 2,900 searches a month. So that's huge difference. You want to be using that massage therapy classes phrases and massage therapy training in this example when you create content for your website. So that's what I want you to know. And when you hire someone like us, if you hire someone who says they're going to do SEO for you, make sure they are going to do the keyword research so that you know what words to use in your written content. And I tell all my clients, I don't want you to write a thing until I do my research, and then I'll tell you how you're going to write it. So here's an example of keyword research report, and knowing the phrases people are using to find you matters. And now I'm going to show you some search results on a local basis so you know what I'm talking about. So hold on one sec. And we're going to go to the internet here, and we're also going to pop up this little keyword phrases. So let's begin. And I want to show you examples of local searches and very specific keyword phrases that we found for this particular client, Eileen. So here's the first phrase here, Theta Gila, California. And I'm just going to copy and paste these so we can move along through this quickly. Now, Los Angeles, California is a huge market. But when search engine optimization is done for a page, you can see here's her page right here. And she's the, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the fourth, right here, this fourth listing right here in LA, California. Now, to get found in LA, California is pretty significant. Now, that's why I wanted to show you this. My ability to search engine optimize a page and get you found on a local search is what matters here. It's very specific. It's highly targeted. Now, the first search here, just so you know, is a paid ad, and that's a whole other topic we're not going to get into. Let's do another one. She also does raindrop massage therapy in LA, California. And here she is. Again, she's showing up. Position 1, 2, 3, 4. There's her website again on a very specific keyword phrase search where she lives. She's also in Encino, which you can see that, but it's still showing up as LA as well. You can see that. So I like to get people found in their vicinity with like 5 or 6 towns, whatever is around you. So there's another example. Detox Foot Bath in LA, California. Let's see, where is she here? I think she showed up at the bottom here. So she's still on page 1. Granted, this is position 10, but it's also showing she does chakra balancing treatments as well. And again, this is in LA, California. And I just want you to, hammer home the idea that you got to find out what your keyword phrases are so people can find you. And you want to get found. Now, chakra balancing treatment, I'm not going to localize this because I want to show you that she's getting found nationally for her services as well. And here she is right here. This is not just, chakra balancing treatment in her vicinity. It's a nationwide search, which is great because she can do this type of work remotely. And here she is right down here. This is like position 9. So this woman is a healer and a massage therapist. She is not an online marketer. And when I SEO optimized her site, it's been 3 or 4 years now, I'm very happy to see she's still showing up on page 1 of Google searches, which is fantastic. But the growing concern is that if you don't, keep up with your website, then you could, she could fall off of these pages. But right now, she's holding strong, and I'm happy. Here's a different client. She also is in California. She's a Vedic astrologist. And let's see, I thought I just did. Here she is right here. And to do astrology, and any type of astrology, and get found on page 1 of a Google search in LA is significant. And here she is right here, position number 9. And let's just do a Vedic astrology over here in LA, California. Now, when I do SEO work in smaller communities like my own, getting you on page 1 of a Google search is a layup. Super easy for me to do, but it's and I'm going to give you tips on how to do this yourself. And here she is again, position number 7 for Vedic astrology in LA, California. So that's just a quickie I wanted to show you, and let's get back to the presentation. Okay, hold on one sec. Oops. Here we go. All right. So let's keep going. So now we're on to strategy number 3, and you may be able to guess what that is. SEO matters. And again, SEO means search engine optimization. Okay? And if you don't have it, why bother? And I'm going to say it again. If you put up a website or you get someone to design a website for you, you do it yourself. If you don't do some keyword research first and you don't know how to SEO optimize a page, with probably 98% of the population doesn't. That's why there's specialists in it. Why bother? But there are some little tricks I can help you with. So search engine optimization matters so that you get found, and that's how those clients of mine and those listings showed up on page one of a Google search, because I know how to optimize that page that Google delivered, and I know what to say in those search results. So, competition for page one Google search results is heating up. People are getting sophisticated, and I'm noticing people in the wellness professions are getting a little more sophisticated, doctors for sure, that you've got to have keyword research and you need search engine optimization expertise to help you get those results. Now remember, there's only 10 positions on page one of a Google search, and then people clicking through or searching beyond page one is, not even worthwhile practically. So page one is key. So what matters to Google? SEO page optimization matters. And SEO page optimization is an art and a science. And I'm not going to go into this now because people, get bored with it, but it matters. And there's a certain way to format a page and write a page and then lay it out and link it and blah, blah, blah. That's what I do. And that's how I get you found on page one of so many different phrases in a Google search. Another important thing to Google, and this is probably becoming 50% of the equation, is backlinks and social media authority. And what I mean by that is, if you take a look at this here, this is an online directory. This is an example of what a big online directory or community website would look like. And let's pretend this is Facebook. And what it's showing is that all of these different things are linking back to this particular website. There's a lot of connection to this website, and this website is also connecting out, okay, as opposed to your website, okay? You can't compete with a Facebook in Google rankings, and I'll show you those examples later. And you can't compete with the amount of people that are connecting with a community or online directory like this. So this is your website. You got a few links here and there, and this is probably way more than you'll have realistically. But if you do a little social media, you do a little sharing of posts and stuff, then you might get people to link back to your website, and that's what it's showing here. But this matters to Google when you have backlinks and social media authority like this. This type of website is far more likely to outrank you as a small website owner, to an extent. Another thing that matters is relevancy and expertise. So if you're an expert in your field and you're blogging, if you can blog once a week, great, and you start to build your database of expert information, Google is going to appreciate that, and you'll see your search rankings start to go up if you understand how to do it properly. And that, again, is where SEO expertise comes into play. So fresh content matters to Google as well. And again, if you can post something once a week, Google is going to come back and crawl your site again when they see that you're an active participant in what you do. Now, this is a lot of effort for a lot of people. I get it. And there is a way around it, which we're going to get to in a minute. All right. Strategy number 4. And this one is, bar none, one of the most important factors in your online marketing efforts. Do you care to take a guess of what it is? Go ahead, write it down if you think you know. You must capture leads and build your email list. That is the strategy that matters. If you don't have a way to engage people when they come to your website and you don't tell them what to do, it is highly likely they're going to pass you by without making contact. You don't want that to happen. You want that website to pay off. So making little tweaks like this will help improve the conversion rate, meaning people converting to, calling you or opting into your list or taking some sort of action. You want that website to be action-oriented, not just passive like a brochure. And you need to develop an email marketing strategy around it as well. If you're going to capture leads, you need to put a stake in the ground and say, all right, I'm going to email my list once a week, every day, once a month, whatever it is. Make a promise to yourself and to your subscribers that you're going to stay in touch with them. That's the whole point of it. Build a relationship and earn their trust so that next time they need a service like yours, or hopefully they need it right now, they're going to want to call you and take some sort of action. So email marketing is not dead by a long shot. In fact, the most successful online marketers are doing it all through, email is the key to their success. And I'm telling you, it could be the key to yours as well. But you need to wrap your head around that idea. So strategy number 5A, and these two are related, is you need to create a lead magnet for your website. And what I need by a lead magnet is something of really high specific value to your potential customer that you can give away for free. And you see it all the time. You'll see, download my free ebook, or get my top 10 tips for this, or how to, do this in an hour or less. Something super engaging. It needs to be super engaging, highly specific, not too broad and general, and something that can deliver results within minutes. Like people can consume it in 5 to 10 minutes and they loved what you offered, and then you move on from there. People are not engaging in ebooks anymore. It takes up too much of your time. So don't waste your time writing an ebook anymore. Something short and sweet, even a short video so they get to know you even better. You're going to see your engagement rate go way up when you invite someone to opt in to something free and a value that you can deliver to them right away. So strategy 5B is in regards to email marketing as well. And when you use a pop-up window to capture leads, you see your engagement rate go up another to 300 to 500%. I kid you not. And I wanted to show you an example of my pop-up lead magnet on my new Mouse Media website. So when you come to the website, this free report comes up. Top 5 website marketing tools that we use to build professional-looking websites that get you found. This is my lead magnet. It pops up when someone comes to this page, just like this. You fill in your name, boom, you got them. And now they can go to your website. So although this may seem annoying, it's so super effective, it's silly not to incorporate it into your website. All right. So that's strategy number 4, 5. 4 and 5 are super key. If you take nothing else, take steps to do this for yourself on your own website, and you'll start seeing results. But remember, once you grab that lead, you've got to follow up with them. You can't just drop the ball. And typically it takes about 7 correspondences for people to earn your trust. So keep that in mind. Strategy number 6 is the use of landing pages are key to greater online success and conversions. Now, landing pages are also known as squeeze pages, lead capture pages. They can also be just a straight sales page. And down here are little examples of different types of landing pages. And the best online marketers use landing pages for everything. You do not want to be putting money into Facebook ads, pay-per-click ads, banner ads, anything like that that goes to your website. It's a mistake. To send advertising dollars to a website you're going to lose people because there's too much distraction. There's too many tabs to go to. People are going to go about, home, product, services. You don't want that. You're going to deliver an ad with specific results, and you're going to send them to a landing page, just like what you're seeing. And I'll show you an example of a live one here real quick, which you probably use to opt into this free training I'm giving you here. So here it is, right here. This is a landing page. There's nothing, you're stuck here. There's nothing more you can do. You can take action on what I'm offering you, which is free training, get instant access, or you can leave the page. I'm not giving you my phone number. I'm not clicking you to my website, nothing. You can decide here and now if you want to participate in this or not. And a landing page can do anything you want. It could register for a webinar. It can sell a product. This is key to serious online marketing and getting results that work. And you'll find that your conversion rate, let's say conversion rate meaning how many people saw this page and signed up, is going to be much higher than conversions on this, for example. Because there's too many other distractions on this website. I'm going to say, I don't want to see that. I want to go about, and I want to look at pricing, all these distractions. You see what I'm talking about. Landing pages are key to serious online marketing success. So keep that in mind, because I'm coming back around to everything I'm teaching you here in a moment. Okay, so that's your strategy number 6. The use of landing pages are keys to greater online success and conversions, because with landing pages you can see results and measure conversions and know what you need to do to make things work. All right, strategy number 7. Here's our 7th surefire strategy. Online directories. If you know nothing about online marketing, you have no interest in website marketing or anything like this, an online directory can solve a lot of problems. If done properly, they can be a significant key to your online visibility and search success. And I discovered this in my first year of this business, New Mouse Media, when I started to submit my clients' website information to online directories, and I did it with my SEO expertise in mind. We would dominate page 1 of a Google search in 8 to 10 positions because I knew the power of online directories and how to write the descriptions when I submitted their sites. So this was my aha moment, like, oh my God, online directories. But, they're not as helpful to novices if you don't know SEO. So I'm like, oh, I can do something here with my SEO expertise. So here's some examples of online directories in case you don't know what they are. Yelp.com is a site where you can go and give reviews of businesses, which is helpful. Yellow Pages, of course. Monta.com is like a business online directory. Are you pooped yet? Meaning, are you overwhelmed? I told you there's a lot to your online success, but you don't have to do it all. Let me tell you. Look at this poor pup. He's pooped. So I'm not sure why you showed up here today, but if you're a mind, body, spirit, or wellness professional, and you want more consistent page 1 local Google search results, highly targeted leads, that matters. You don't need some, general lead that's going to take you nowhere, just waste your time. Business growth, greater online and social media exposure, and here's what matters, that's effective. I mean, if you're doing Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and you're doing it blindly, you don't know what you're doing, there are ways to do it effectively. And I know what they are, because I studied this. I don't want to waste my time on social media if I don't use effective strategies. And you want less of this. Seriously, I think I feel like doing that right now. You want less frustration, social media overwhelm, and feeling like you have to do it all, then stick with me. Don't leave. stick with me. We're not done. It's going to be worth your while too, I promise. So you're ready for another way? Okay, I am a sucker for cute dogs. I can't help it. I love them. So this cutie is going to give you a better way. Now, why wouldn't you want to stick around and listen to him? Woof, woof. Okay, so I have taken the best online marketing strategies, and I've studied them all, like you've just learned, okay? And there's more extensive stuff you can learn, but, I don't want to overwhelm you. You got to start with these are the foundational basics to your online success. You got to start here. You got to start with the foundation. Everything else is, interior decorating. Build the foundation first. So I've taken the best of the best and I put them on steroids. Woo! Legally too. I can get tested and they'll be proven they were put on steroids and I won't be put in jail. And I've put it into the form of a comprehensive online marketing solution that's innovative, affordable, effective, and takes the whole internet marketing thing off your hands if you want it out of your hands. Who doesn't want it out of their hands? Wave your hand out there or, yelp. Howl at the moon if you don't want it taken off your hands. And it's all within the context of an online directory for mind, body, spirit, and health and wellness professionals. And it's in the context of a natural health magazine for its readers. So there's also SEO content marketing involved in what I'm proposing to you today and what I'm going to show you. So it's a highly targeted online community that search engines love. Search engines love communities, and they love it even better if it's focused on a particular subject or expertise. And it's a community that provides valuable SEO-driven content from you, wink, wink, meaning if you become a part of this community, you get the opportunity to provide your valuable expert SEO written content. And it's a community that's promoting you all over, including Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube for some, if you know how to do video marketing or create a great video. So I'm getting back to this. And what matters to Google, I told you before, is backlinking and social proof, social authority. People love, an online directory, which is what I'm talking about here that I've created for a mind, body, spirit, health, and wellness type of community. It's going to look like this versus your website here. Now, so we're going to keep moving on. When I realized this is why I'm like, oh my God, this is a great idea. So here's what this is going to look like. But first, let me show you what's out there. Here's yellowpages.com and you can go check it out. I also found this other naturopathic.org. So this would be considered my competitions, for example, a directory for naturopathic physicians. Yellow Pages is not my competition because it's really general. It's not highly specific like a directory for naturopaths. But here's the problem here. These guys are not providing much information at all. Look at this listing. It looks like a lame business card. It's not telling you to take action. There's absolutely no SEO involved in this page. I can tell just by looking at it. There's not enough content. There's no images. There's no call to action. There's nothing compelling to get me to want to call this one particular practitioner. Nothing. It's like, unless it's all I've got. If it's the only thing I can find, then sure, I'll call. But there's that. This healthgrades.com is a little bit more compelling. It's much more professional and nicely done. But again, I can look at this page of this particular practitioner's listing. There's no SEO here. I can tell just by looking at it. There's not a whole lot of compelling information to get me to take action. It's a simple listing. So that is kind of, in comparison, I think what I've developed, I haven't yet to see it in action yet, except for with what I've done. So here's the difference. I'm going to go right to the website right now, but you're going to get a best practices listing page, and this is way more. Package I put together is way more than a listing on a directory. I'll tell you that right now. So let's take a look at my very first official directory member. And I want to show you her listing. She is a beauty, and I love her. She is a diet nutrition coach who specializes in healthy skin from within. So this is what a listing page would look like on the AspenMindBodySpirit.com directory. Okay, whoops. So you're going to get your logo here and all your basic information, but then when you scroll down, I've created what I call a best practices landing page. This landing page is specific, and it's loaded with the keyword research that we found for Morgan's particular business. And the first thing I want to do is we're going to have a big old image here that's addressing the problem, and she helps people with acne, and we're getting to the point. It's highly specific. There's no messing around. You have acne problems and you're ready for a new approach, this is it. This is Morgan's lead magnet, so that she gets people that are interested in clearing up their acne or clearing up their pimples like overnight to opt in to get instant access to this. This is her lead magnet. So we're generating leads for her business. And then, if I click here, I'll show you what her opt-in, she's going to send you a recipe, her pimple busting recipe, and based on my research, this was an ideal lead magnet for her business. And then as you scroll down, every single listing page is going to look like this. We're going to ask a question, a compelling question that your ideal audience wants answered. And then we're going to have 3 topics of problems that she solves right here. And then there's going to be 3 headers of solutions that she provides. And then we're going to put some nice, these are all professional photography, nice graphics we made for her. This is her motto, healthy skin from within, and a little video. And then we want to include testimonials. Testimonials matter. This is a best practices sales page to capture leads. That's what we've taken the best of the best in this type of design and applied it to this landing page. And then we're asking them to take action. You ready for complexion coaching? Call me today. And we're telling them what to do. Call me, opt in here. So we have opportunities for someone to take action. So this is the first step. A great looking listing page that looks nothing like the other ones I just showed you. And they're search engine optimized because I do my little magic on it. So let's go back to this. So you're going to get a best practices listing page like I just showed you. This is an example. We're going to do keyword research, and this is a light version of what we do for our website clients, but it's sufficient to get you started. So if you look here, this is what your report's going to look like, and we're going to tell you what type of search volume there is. And for her in particular, best acne treatment has 27,000 searches a month, which we love. And we want to find things that are easy to get found on. So best acne treatment is 1, and you can see natural acne treatment, it's not one word. Your keyword is not one word like acne. That isn't going to work. It's 2 to 3 to 4 word phrases that are going to get you found. Acne remedies, pimple treatment, natural remedies for acne, that's just an example, but this is what your keyword research report is going to look like. So we're going to really hone in. We only care about people that are looking for exactly what you do. Foods that cause acne. These are all her main keywords that matter for her to get found. Next, we're going to consolidate our report. We're going to look at the keyword report that we did and consolidate, and we're going to tell her how to write your directory page. So it's going to say, for your directory page, your primary keyword is this. Your second primary keyword is this, and then I want you to use these keywords. So this is what this is going to look like. We're going to tell you exactly the words to use when you write up that directory listing page. And then if you're going to write an expert article or a blog for us, we're going to tell you, suggest the topic for that blog, and then again we're going to tell you what words to use. And we gave her actually 2 options for topics based on our keyword research, because we want high search volume keyword phrases that are easy for me to optimize. And that's a whole other topic we're not going to get into, but trust me, we're going to lead you down the right road. So this is something that you're going to receive from us before you write the content of that directory listing page. And then we're going to give you instructions so that we're using sale and marketing best practices in writing and formatting that page. Okay? And then once you write the page, you're going to hand it off to us, and we're going to do our SEO magic to it so that you get found on page 1 of a local Google search for many of those keywords. So I want to show you examples of some results from Morgan because they're quite impressive. And she's thrilled, super thrilled at our results. Now, Morgan has only been live for about 2 weeks when I did this keyword research. And let me show you. Now, the keyword phrases we're going to search here are based on her keywords research report that I just showed you. And it's also based on the towns that she lives in and lives around. So let's do the first one here. Health coach, Carbondale, Colorado. That's where she lives. Here she is, number 2. This is her listing. So I'm going to just click through and I'll show you what it looks like. And if you scroll down, here's her listing right here, number 1. And then here's her listing page. So let's go back. She's in position number 1, and I'm telling you for health coach in Carbondale, Colorado. And I want to point out that her own website is nowhere to be found on page 1. And when we get to a listing that shows her website, I'll show you that. But right now, it's nowhere to be found. So here she is. And again, this is 2 weeks into her listing. Now, Google's going to tell you you're not going to get ranked within 8 to 12 weeks usually, but that hasn't been the case for me because I know what I'm doing, I think, and I do it really well. And I typically get found within days. And I didn't do this after days of, getting her thing live because I was too busy. So there's one result. Natural acne remedies in Aspen. And, I don't want to bore you, but I want you to really get the point of what I'm showing you here. Natural acne remedies in Aspen. Here she is again. Position number 1. Position number 2 inside the directory. And the mindbodyspiritdirectories.com was, we have 2 names for this website. This is for SEO purposes. Mind Body Spirit Directories is actually Aspen mindbodyspirit.com. But anyway, here she is, position number 1, position number 2. Her website is nowhere else. Nowhere to be found on this page. Nutrition coach in Basalt. Here she is, number 3. Okay, nowhere else. Her website's nowhere else to be found. And I'm just going to run through this quick, you guys. I don't want you to get bored, but I want to hammer home the point. Natural acne treatments in Carbondale, Colorado. There she is, number 2. Her website is nowhere to be found. All right, now, Acne Beautiful Complexion Coaching. This is her company name. This is interesting. Now, you want to get found on your company name for sure, but what good is that if someone doesn't know your company name? It's no good. You want to get found on what you do, which is the point of the keyword research stuff. So, this is what I mean by community website. Her Facebook page is number 1 3 times here. Facebook has way more pulling power than my directory at the moment for a reason. It's huge. But her listing for her company is in the directory here and here and here. So she's got 3 listings under different topics. One is diet and nutrition. This one is clear skin diet. And this one is her business. So Facebook is 1, 2, 3. Her listing inside of our directory comes up 3 times in position 4, 5, and 6. Here's her website finally showing up right here. Right here, right here, here, and here. So this is not to belittle Morgan at all, because she's just starting out and she doesn't know SEO like the champ that I do. I'm showing up in our directory. Her listing is showing up in the directory above her own website. So that's the point I'm making. If you don't have any SEO, we're going to get you found inside of a directory for sure. Okay, that's under her. And again, you should be able to get found on your business name and your own name, which we're going to do here. This is Morgan's name. And again, this is not as important to me. I mean, you'll get this found if I do SEO work for you for sure. But it's not as important as getting found on these search phrases that matter. So again, Morgan's listing inside of the directory is number 1 right here. Her Facebook page is here. And here's her website down here. So again, her directory listing is beating out her own page, and her page has been up way longer than her directory listing. That is significant. Okay, we're just going to do a few more. And we're covering all the towns around her: Basalt, Aspen, Carbondale. Here she is again, number 2. Her website's nowhere to be found. Performance alert on my... Okay. How to prevent acne. All of these terms are from her keyword research report, and it's based on the towns she's in. So here she is again. Facebook's above us on this one. We're number 3. All right, so I don't need to do any more of these. Clear skin diet, let's do that one. We'll do one more. See, this is the kind of results I'm going to deliver to you, I think. Whoopsies. Let's do one more, just for good old time's sake. Number 1, Clear Skin Diet in Carbondale. There she is. All right, so you get my point here. SEO matters, and we're going to SEO the peck out of your directory listing page. So what we did to Morgan's directory listing page is what we just showed you. Those types of results is what we're talking about. So you can sit back and do nothing with your online marketing, knowing that this online directory is going to deliver results in millions of different places all the time because of the nature of our community. Okay. Next, you're going to get a banner ad. We're going to create a custom right sidebar banner ad. And again, let me show you Morgan's real quick. Okay. Here it is right here. This is on the home page. So there's the home page, and these ads feed randomly throughout. So they'll definitely show up in the categories of where she's listed, like under diet and nutrition. But this is what her ad looks like, and this is where it's going to show up. It's going to show up in the right-hand side in one of these positions, and they'll randomly feed throughout the whole website. Okay. So we're going to create one of those for you. And you're wondering, where's the social media in all this? You said you're going to get rid of social media overwhelm for me. Well, yes, we're going to. There's an effective way to use social media, and most people aren't using it. So, no worries, we've got you covered. We're going to share your business on all of our social media accounts. So, Aspen Mind Body Spirit, we have our own Facebook. And we're going to post an image that will create like this big on our Aspen Mind Body Spirit Facebook page, and we're going to say things that matter to get people to take action. So let me show you Morgan's Facebook listing. So here's our Facebook page right here. You can see that's our Facebook page, and then if you scroll down, we posted this for Morgan the other day right here, and we're sharing her pimple busting recipe because we want to capture leads for her. So we're saying, come love on our newest Mind Body Spirit directory member. Click like and grab our pimple busting recipe. So we're talking, like we know Morgan because we do. We've done research with her. We've interacted with each other. We're getting to know you. So we're going to speak the truth. And here's the beauty in our sharing your business on our Facebook page. People love that. We're not talking about us. We're talking about somebody else. And then here I made a little comment. Morgan's a champ at what she does and a lovely human being to boot. Check out her testimonials here. So we're then sharing her listing page. So this is the type of thing that we're going to do for you. And ignore how many likes we have so far. That doesn't matter because, stay tuned. I got ideas. We're just beginning. So you're going to be on our Facebook page. And we're going to create that image for you and we're going to tell people to take action. You're going to be on Twitter. Again, we'll do the same type of thing. And let me see. I don't mean to keep switching on you here. Let's go to the Twitter and let's show. So here's our Twitter page. And if I scroll down here it is again. I shared Morgan's best ever pimple busting recipe. So, and I'm using my hashtags because I know what her keyword phrases are so that we'll get more search results, hopefully, or people will share this. So this is how we created an image for this Twitter feed, and we said, looking for Morgan's best natural acne treatment, get her pimple busting recipe here. So we're telling people to take action. Next, Pinterest. All right, this is the creme de la creme. Pinterest, I'm telling you, has way more potential in my mind, in my estimation, than Facebook or Twitter in this particular application. So we're going to create a big image for you on Pinterest. And this is what our Pinterest feed looks like. But I want to show you Morgan's. The image we did for Morgan is fantastic. I love it. Okay, so we put her image on our Aspen Mind Body Spirit board, and we're going to share it in other boards later. But here's the image in the board. And then when you click it to expand it, I'm going to expand it really big here. It's a big old image. And again, we're promoting, this is a great, Pinterest, this is a typical Pinterest image. A pimple busting recipe, people love it. And then down here, we're talking about her business, what she helps people do. We're saying follow our board. And when you click on this, it takes you to her listing page so that people can opt in also. I give them the opportunity here to opt in for her treatment and to go visit her page. So there's 2 links on this thing that will get her found, and this will stay on here forever and a day and always get shared. So this is the beauty of Pinterest. Is I can't go into it now, but I love it. This is going to be hugely helpful to all of my directory members. All right, back to, okay. So here's what this looks like overall. With all this social media stuff, we're going to create the custom image for each one of those accounts because they're all different sizes. We're going to have conversational text. So we're going to speak about each of those images and tell people to take some type of action, and we're going to link it back to your listing page or your page to opt in for your lead magnet. And again, lots of calls. We want people to take action inside those social media accounts. And this is how it gets really exponentially viral. Every time we post something to one of these social media accounts, we're going to email you in a reminder with a link to those posts so you can then go share them with your network of social media accounts as well. This is how this is going to get big fast. Remember, inspired, enthusiastic, and enlightened members like you are going to help make this thing big fast. And then we're going to share your business with our email list inside of our newsletter. So we're going to have, I haven't quite decided how often yet, weekly, monthly, probably weekly newsletters at the very least, where you'll be, when you become a new member, you'll be in our Meet Our Newest Directory Members list. And if you write a blog or an expert article, it'll be shared in here as well. And again, they all link back to your listing page where people can, opt in for your lead magnet and grow your list. So in review, I love that hand. We're going to do keyword research for you first. And again, this is a light version of what we do. So And if we are excited about your topic, we might suggest we do more, and we'll let you know if we, a full-blown keyword research from us is well worth its weight in gold, and it's only $500, but you're not going to pay that for this particular package here. We're going to SEO optimize your listing page so it gets found, just like all those fantastic results I just showed you for Morgan. We're going to do a custom layout of your listing plus a custom header graphic, just like I showed you on Morgan's. You're going to have a lead generation capability so people can opt in to your lead magnet or whatever that freebie is you want to give away and build a lead. So there's proof that the listing, your listing and marketing is working. We're going to give you instructions on how to write all this and format it properly. And this may sound like a lot of work, but it really isn't. It's quite simple. That listing page is really short chunks of information. We want to keep it concise and to the point. We're going to create that banner ad for you. 3 custom social media graphics, one for Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter. You're going to be included in all of our social media accounts, meaning we're going to post your information to all of our accounts. You're getting super valuable, highly targeted and relevant link backs to your own website. You're going to be included in our email newsletters, and you're going to be reminded to follow up and help share. This is the only little bit of work you have to do, is just say, hey, I just got listed in Aspen Mind, Body, Spirit, and share it on your Facebook page or in your Twitter feed or wherever, because it's all going to be driven back to your lead page, your listing page. So, what do you think all of this is worth? And I do believe I gave you an opportunity in your workbook to write down what you think this is all worth. And don't go, shut me down right now because you're like, oh my God, I can't afford this. Yes, you can. I'm telling you, you can. So take a guess. Now, before I tell you what it costs, I want you to compare this with a local newspaper ad. Now, I've been in online marketing marketing in general forever and a day. 25 years of marketing I've been into with all kinds of print, radio, TV, whatever. I've done it all. Now, typically, a quarter-page ad in a local newspaper, at least ours around here, runs $400 to $600 a day. That is a one-shot deal, and it's a broadcast to a general audience, and typically you can't measure results. Okay? It's like playing Russian roulette with your money. Now, if you can afford a quarter-page ad in a local newspaper, then drum roll, please. For my first 100 directory members only, and this is my introductory offer. And you may say, I don't want to be one of the first 100 directory members. I'm like, you know what? When you understand the power of SEO and what I'm doing, and the power of all the social connections and exposures you're getting done by people that know how to do it effectively, you're going to want to be one of our first 100 members because it's a bargain basement deal. Okay, everything that I've just described to you is valued at well over $800 to do all of that work I just showed you, easily. It's yours today for only $397 plus $13.95 a month for membership. That is a huge deal, major deal. And if you're doing any type of newspaper advertising, I suggest you cut one of those ads out of your budget and do this. This is going to pay off and give results that you can actually see. Bonuses, anyone? Seriously. Because I know being part of the first 100, you could be like, oh, I don't want to do this. Well, I'm going to encourage you to do it, because once these first 100 members get up and going, it's going to take off like a rocket. I already know it because I get the nature of it and I know what I'm doing. So for you first 100 directory members, you're getting huge bonuses, and Morgan can attest to this. I'm sharing her like crazy, and she's loving her results. So mega bonuses, I say. Oh yes, they're mega. So remember way back I spoke to you about SEO content marketing and blogging? It's a huge thing now, and it's only getting bigger. I know how to do this like a champ. And it's more than just writing an article or blogging, okay? What's going to happen is you're going to write your own expert blog. I'm going to give you the keyword research advice on the topic, like I showed you earlier in Morgan's example. I gave her 2 topics that were ideal, search volume wise, and relatively easy for me to optimize for as well. I'm going to SEO it, meaning I'm going to make sure it gets found, and we're going to share it everywhere. And let me show you Morgan's article here. So let's go back. So here's the home page. And when you write your article, now let me tell you, these are going to be paid positions in the future. But right now they're free to my first 100 members. And here's the magazine on all different types of topics. And these are articles that we've written. And down here under diet and nutrition, this is Morgan's article, Best Acne Treatment and Natural Remedies from a Health Coach's Perspective. That was our title. And yay that it's on page 1, but I'm not really, that concerned about that. That's great, and it does have value, but it's the SEO that I've done with it that matters even more, because you're going to get found on a Google search that's going to bring you to this article. So here's what we lay out the article nicely. We put images in there. We have links in there. As you get down the page, I'm putting in Morgan's lead magnet to capture leads here, because we want people to opt in and connect with her. And then I'm saying this is written by Morgan of Acne Beautiful Complexion Coaching. Click here now to her directory page. So this is intended to drive more leads and businesses into your business. So that's what that would look like. And then I'm going to share this article on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, everywhere. Okay, so you're getting more opportunities to get this shared, and then we're going to let you know when it shows up. Okay, that's a huge bonus. I kid you not. It's valued at over $600 easily. I've got some other SEO experts I'm involved with, and they charge over $1,000 just to write the SEO optimized page. So what we're doing for you is a major doorway into your business, and because it's within the context of an online directory, it's much more likely to get found inside of the directory than on your own website. And if that's not enough, no, it's never enough online. We have some social media sharing bonuses. And what does that mean? We're going to repost, retweet, or repin each time our Facebook, Twitter, or Pinterest subscriber bases reach Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, 1,000, 2,500, and 5,000 followers. Because right now, I'm not spending time building those followings, because they're not important to me. There's other things that are more important. But they are going to build, and as they do, even though you're getting in here now when they're low, we're going to reshare them again and again and again, 3 times more, so that you're getting the most value out of this as one of the first 100 members. This is huge, and it's a lot of our effort to do this. It's valued at over $400 for our time alone to do the posting, tweeting, and pinning, okay? We're actually doing work for you that costs us time and money, and we're happy to do it because we want you to succeed and stick with us. We want to be your go-to online marketing gurus to keep you business humming along. So, once again, the total value of this membership is well over $1,800 when you add in those bonuses. And it's for my first 100 directory members only. Yours today for only $397, plus $13.95 a month, and you click on that buy button now right below. Click on that and you'll get going. Now there is a 30-day money-back guarantee, and that is within the first 30 days, if you don't like the work that we're doing for you, you think we're bums, you don't trust what we're telling you, we'll absolutely give you your money back, no questions asked, no problem. And if, down the line, you don't feel like your monthly membership is worthwhile, you're not getting the leads and exposure you want, you can cancel that at any time. But it's only within the first 30 days that you can get back that $397 investment we're asking you to make today. So what are you waiting for? This is a no-brainer. And if you're doing any newspaper ad or any type of print ad, I'm telling you right now, I've been a director of marketing for big companies before. It's a no-brainer. Cut one of those dumb print ads and do this. Okay, they're not dumb, but they're just they're not targeted enough. That's what I want. I want target and I want results. So become a member today and get the results you need, or you can take the slow do-it-yourself boat using trial and error, taking everything I've just shared with you today. You have a choice in the matter here. Here's the fast boat here. This is me and our team here to, waiting to help you and working to help you. We're always there making sure things are going right. And this is you. Your boat is not even in the water because you're too busy with your own business. So stick a stake in the ground and join the team that's doing something. Click on that buy button below right now. So again, here it is. Total value. This is work we're actually doing for you. Valued at over $1,800, yours today for $397 plus $13.95 a month. I'm telling you, I'm going to strip away these bonuses for the next 100 directory members because it's way too much to be giving away. And those articles on the homepage have a lot of value for sure. So when you do buy, you're going to come to this secure payment page. You're all safe to go ahead and sign up, and you're only going to be charged $397 today. The monthly membership payments will bill you later once your site goes live, your listing goes live. Then you're going to come to a thank you page and a button for the getting started here. It's going to take you to our getting started kit. So, if it's over the weekend and we're not there to respond to you, you can at least get started with some simple steps. So here's the process. You're going to download a basic information form just like you'd have in a directory. We need all your directory information. A keyword category list. You need to tell us what keywords people would use to find a business like yours, and then we'll do our research. We need some seed words just to get us started. And then we'll deliver the keyword research report back to you. So you're not going to do any writing for your listing until you get that back from us. And then you're also going to receive keyword phrase suggestions. So we're going to tell you the words to use when you write your directory listing. And then we're going to give you how to write directory page instructions. Now, don't worry, this is easy. You don't have to do a lot of writing. They're just short paragraphs. We're going to tell you what types of topics you need to cover. There's an image selection process which we're going to take out of your hands unless you want to do it. But I'm finding that if I choose images, it looks great and people are happy and you don't have to get involved. Then we're going to go live with your directory page after you've reviewed it. Okay? And then once you've reviewed it, then and it's okay to launch, then we'll send you a bill for your monthly membership, which you can take care of online. So, for those of you that stuck around this far, I did promise you a stick around bonus. And here is the link for that stick around bonus. And you're going to write it exactly as shown in upper and lower case. So go and grab that bonus now. All kinds of tips and tools that I use for your online success that you can put to your own devices. So go ahead and grab that stick around bonus, and thank you for sticking around. I hope you found this extremely helpful and enlightening. So there it is again, gang. Yours today for only $397. Click on that buy button now. And I want to share some of my testimonials. These are my website design and SEO clients that have invested nicely in their online presence. And Rachel Dayton, this is what she has to say. She was looking for someone who could build an intuitive, visually appealing site and specialize in SEO, but more, help me to capture my vision. And wow, I have done just that for Rachel. Her website is fantastic and her friends love it too. You got to go check it out. Rachel helps women empowering women and having their own businesses. So you want to check out what Rachel's all about. Eileen Morrison, this is my massage therapist and theta healer. She tells me all the time she gets people from all over the country looking for her. And as you saw in those search engine results, the keyword research and the SEO has paid off for her in a big way. It's helping to grow her business. And this is Eileen's testimony about the work I've done for her. She thinks I'm her goddess. Well, thank you, Eileen. Okay, Diana McNabb, she is a peak performance enhancement specialist for the U.S. Special Olympics. She thinks I'm a champ, then if she thinks I'm a champ, I'm going with that. And I get the gold medal from Diana McNabb. So you can check out Diana's website at epicsportsexperience.com. And this is what Diana had to say. So I'm really not making this up. You know, I think I know it. I think I do know what I'm doing, and I help many people. That's why I put together this directory and online magazine. It's going to serve the greater good in a major way, and I just can feel it in my bones. Come join me now, gang. We're going to have a good time, all my directory members. Okay, keep it $3.97 a month. Again, no brainer. Here's another great testimonial. Profoundly creative. I love that. I have to say, I think my directory thing is pretty profoundly creative. And if you agree, I'd love to have you make some comments on the Facebook or Twitter or wherever you are. Tell me what you think about it. AstonMindBodySpirit.com. Go check it out too. Cheryl Murphy, she is one of my spiritual medium clients, and we're going really deep into online marketing, Cheryl and I, and she's creating her own course. So once you get to know us better, and if you have an idea of how to leverage your own expertise in a new way, we've got the tools to get you there, and that's what we're doing right now for our own business and for Cheryl as well. So Cheryl and I work, well, she thinks I play well with angels. Well, thank you, Cheryl. Okay, remember I was doing a search for that Vedic astrologist? Well, here she is. Miss Marina Baroni. She thinks I'm a gem in the cyber world. I think she's a gem in the Vedic astrology world and Ayurvedic medicine. So anyway, that was some great search engine results we had for Marina Baroni as well. So there you have it, gang. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you found this all super helpful. And remember, I'm going to close this down after my first 100 members because I got a lot of work to do. Thank you for coming today. Hi, honey buns. How are you, Edie?